Radhika and Udesh, ladies and gentlemen. Such a wonderful and diverse crowd that I really don't know what am I supposed to say and to whom. Because you have somebody from the government, somebody from the US government, somebody exporter, somebody importer, pharma business, shipping business, county executive. And then explaining India is, just a very enormous task. Somebody asked me the other day, well, how would you explain India in one sentence? And immediately you have this huge country with huge population in front of your eyes. And as a diplomat, it's very embarrassing if you don't know answers. So I thought for a second, and suddenly like a splash, something came to my mind, and I said, India is 1.25 billion stories. And it's actually true. If you see the diversity of the country, from very cold Himalayas with highest peaks in the world, then south, the region of beautiful temples that only you can see when you believe. Then you go to the eastern part of India, where people look different, full of nature. Go to the western part, where our Prime Minister comes from, state of Gujarat, Maharashtra, Punjab, Rajasthan, again fertile, full of businesses. It's a very, very diverse country. And the diversity is not of recent phenomena, as is the case of the United States of America. It's a diversity that has been going on for at least 3 millennia, 5,000 years of history is there, and people from all hues have come and settled in it. If you look at India today, think of India today, you never ask a question whether there will be, peaceful transfer of power in India, whether there is a rise of, huge extreme fundamentalism in India. Those questions, I don't think you have heard about. And the reason is very simple. By nature, India is democratic. The word democracy is, as we know, is of a very recent origin. It's a product of modern mind. But I believe that the culture of democracy is deeply rooted in man's mind. And it is a product of how much tolerance we develop over centuries of years, how much understanding we show of the outside world, how much we are prepared to accommodate, how much we respect not only person, but every animate and inanimate things that occupies space on our planet Earth or elsewhere in the universe. In my view, all of this is encompassed and ingrained in Indian philosophy of living. So we have had several kings and empires, but in a sense, what India represents is a truly diverse culture, truly diverse people. In 5,000 years of history, there has never been a case where there has been a persecution of any group, religious or otherwise, in India. And yet, it is the Jews and Christians who have been residing in India for more than approximately 2,000 years plus. You may not be knowing that perhaps India is the only country where Jews have never been persecuted. And they've been there for at least 2,000 years, they're still there. Some of the best synagogues in the world are in India. Same is the case with Christianity. Christianity came to India much before it came to Europe. So, and there is no religion in the world that doesn't exist in India. Beauty of Hinduism is, again, you can be a Hindu of so many different hues and shades and colors. You can be an atheist and can be a proud Hindu. You can be a non-believer, believer, you can worship an icon, not worship an icon, and you can still be a Hindu. You can, register yourself as anything, anybody, because you don't have any rituals to be Hindu. If you are born, you are Hindu, till you become somebody else. So, because it has never been seen as an organized religion and it has evolved over several hundred years, people have just adopted and absorbed different currents that came with time. Nature worship is part of Hinduism. People can worship anything in India. That's why we say we have got 45 million gods. Nobody has actually counted. Puranas have different versions at different times. I'm just explaining to you because this is important to me. In a world today which is so full of strife and tension, it's important to organize and understand the countries which cherish democracy as a basic value of life.